Well, it's the next day, November 22nd, 2022, the day after my birthday. I'm taking the day off. I'm just sitting here editing videos, enjoying the quiet, not being run over in cars, passing me on the road, or interstates or whatever. I still haven't decided on what I'm going to do. Head back to Virginia Beach or go visit Reno, which I've yet to do. I started to last night, but got sidetracked. I needed that. I mean, I needed to understand, that I'm not ready yet, and that was plainly obvious. The girls I talked about last night understood that. They respected it. I respected them. They're working girls. What the fuck? And I just needed to let my soul out, talk to people. It wasn't only girls, it was the bartender and included. This is going to be an interesting day tomorrow. I got all my clothes packed and rearranged. I rearranged my computer equipment, and it's right there. Right now, I'm in the middle of video editing, and I'm just deciding on how I want it to look and how I want it to sound. And so far, I've come a long way. I've learned a lot of things about not putting my thumb over the microphone, for example, or my finger being muffled that way, which I've done a few times. I'm working out which button to push, let's put it that way. I always have the damnedest time. I'm sitting there fiddling around. You've probably seen in my videos. I mean, which button I'll push? I really didn't know. There's a lot. I can't film that, of course, because the camera is doing a job right now, and I could do it with my iPhone, but I'm still learning how to transfer my iPhone pictures to the cloud and then back to my computer. And I have dedicated one drive. It's a flash drive, but it's separate from the computer. Let me show it to you. It's right here. My keys are in it. Pardon the juggling. And it's pretty swift. It holds 10 gigabytes. 10 gigabytes. That's a lot of storage space. Because truthfully, I ran out of storage space on that monster right there. And I ran out of space on iCloud. Is that the way it is? Because I had so many videos on there and pictures, and it said, you need to buy more space. So I did. I bought that. The external hard drive. It's an SD drive, which means it doesn't have any moving components in it, just RAM, SD RAM, and that's what I call it, SD drive. And it works damn good, albeit you have to be in the right, transferring from it to iCloud and back to that. It's because iCloud is so slow. That's blindingly fast. I mean, like that. Which is what his job is, to be blindingly fast. I'm still in the hotel, and I will be the rest of the day. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't plan to get out and do things. I mean, I got up this morning, it was like 22 degrees, so that was cold. Now it's about 42, and it's not going to get any warmer. And I don't like cold at all. I don't know of anyone that likes cold, except for people that live in the northern states and in Alaska and Canada. You won't get me to go to Canada under any circumstances. I just don't. At the Wild Horse Saloon last night, there was a bunch of Canucks, I call them, Canadians that were there just throwing around money. I mean, it was amazing. I'm talking to one girl in particular. She was doing a little striptease up there. I was watching the football game. I didn't really care. And I was sipping a beer and enjoying myself. And Mel was sitting over in the corner at a table and was watching me. And I noticed her watching me very intently. We didn't speak that much after our first conversation that lasted 30 minutes because she was busy. doing whatever managers do in the back of a Bordeaux. Let's face it, whorehouse. Albeit it's a nice one, but and the ladies there were all sharp looking, and they had on their little sexy clothes and they clipped around on their high heels, the stilettos, which they were actually required to wear as part of their uniform, so to speak. One of the girls was talking about that. She says, you know, I had to get these Dr. Scholl's. I didn't know it was made like that. She goes, well, it's not actually Dr. Scholl's. It's like Dr. Scholl's. I didn't ask. What brand is it? She wouldn't tell me anyway. But it was a funny conversation about that. You know, Kathy never did wear high heels that I know of. You know, I knew her for 50 years. Yes, it's bourbon. I don't start drinking until I feel like it, and when I feel like it, I start drinking. Does that make sense? And then I pace myself through the day. I got up this morning, and I went over to get my breakfast. It's just right there, and I brought it back to my hotel room. I ate half of it, and I saved the rest for the morning. It's in the fridge now. All I gotta do is pop it in the microwave, hit the start button. Actually, I put the timer on and then hit the start button, and I got a hot breakfast, which was real good. Ooh. Bacon. It was cinnamon pancakes and scrambled eggs. And I said scramble them lightly. They didn't, but whatever. You know, they were working their ass off. I cut them a little slack on that. The lady was real nice that took my order, and she was kind of funny. She said, you can have anything you want in here, honey. And then she stopped. She goes, well, within reason. I said, well, you are in Nevada, right? And I laughed at that, and she laughed at that. And real pleasant lady. I didn't film any of that because, you know, shit, people get nervous when you start waving the camera around. I don't know why. I really don't. Like when I was filming in the store at Area 51, I tried to avoid the camera pointing at people. I just wanted to, you know, I wanted to film inside the store, but at the same time I didn't want to put myself in jeopardy from someone getting pissed off and being a Karen and coming up to me and telling me to put the damn camera down, even though they're in public. So, there we have it. That's in one of my videos prior to this video. And when I put it on, it'll be 3 projects, or actually now 4, going into my trip westward for my 69th birthday road trip. And so in working out the details of what I'm going to do, I'm confused. I can go north again and try to hit the Grand Canyon on a whim, or I can just start my journey home and whatever happens, happens. I can plan it, but what's the fun in that? If you're on an adventure, be adventuresome. Stop at different places. I'm no longer on a time scale. I was coming here. I was a self-imposed time because I wanted to get here in a hurry, which means I drove all day long till I couldn't stand it anymore, and I went to sleep. I'm not going to do that this time. I'm just going to go, hey, that's a nice place to stay, whatever time it is. And if I can get a hotel room for cheap, because, well, actually I should say inexpensive, or I don't know, cheap. Let's go with cheap. And less expensive. There we go. Well, less expensive. Is that like saying more expensive, only if you want less expensive for more expensive stuff? Boy, oh boy, am I getting confused. And I'm hoping I'm making myself clear, even though I'm confused. Anyway, I'm going to shut this down. I'm going to just relax, finish up my video editing if I decide to do that. I don't know when I'm going to post it. It's always interesting when you do video editing and then you create a project and you add the pictures of the movies, and then you add sequences of events, and then you, hey, I gotta have some kind of background music, and then you gotta choose that, but it's limited on the free stuff. If I really want to truly do this, I've got to purchase a really, really expensive, well, not expensive, but I got to purchase music. I've got to purchase rights to music, and I've got to understand how many video editors the professionals use that I can afford. I can't afford it. Boy, can I afford it. But when I get into it really heavy, and I'm sort of gradually doing that, as you can see from the videos I've posted, you know, I went from really bad to sort of right now, sort of bad, and I hope to get to good, and then I hope to get to really good. Those are the kind of stages I'm going to go through. Every video editor does that, every vlogger. And then I'll post them on my website. Now, I'm at a quandary here, because if you get more followers, and I hope you are, and subscribers, you can have a chance to monetize, and people make a lot of money on YouTube. A lot of money. Well, there's also the marketing value of my books. If I spend money to market them, I can make a lot of money. I'm not ready to do that yet, because I'm still trying to figure out who the hell I am. Had some help last night. As strange as that may seem, I needed it. Cheers. With that said, I'm kicking off my next part 4 of my video trip to my birthday road trip. I'll keep you posted. Which button I'll push here? Oh, here we go. No, that's not it. Damn it. There we go. I fingered it out. Okay, I'm still the day after my birthday. I keep cutting my head off. Sorry. I am planning to go out and get something to eat, and that's the plan. I'm not sure what I'm going to eat, because I haven't been hungry for the last 3 months, but I know I need to eat. I cut my head off again, and so I'm going to go order something simple, and see where it comes from there. I will hopefully take a bite and not get sick, which is what happened to some of the fast food places like the Burrito and a few other places I'm not going to mention. So here I go. If I can figure out which button to push. Damn it. This can't fix this shit. I'm walking to the restaurant, which is about 3/4 of a mile, but at least I'll actually get some exercise, even if it is 5:10 and the sunset on the west coast. Oh, crap. Wait, what are they going on here? Is that a wheelchair? Oh no, it's a lady with a baby. Oh no. Hey, how are you? You're doing pretty good.
72.
Say again? Say what?
I'm 72.
72. Interesting. Okay. I hope that recorded. Very interesting encounter, if only briefly. Timothy 2. Is that like Timothy Cleary? Timothy 2? Holy crap. I'm not driving, I'm walking. Well, you got a fancy car. Blown out motor. I found a place in here, and I'm not sure if you understand this concept. Obviously they understood it. It's where you can actually store yourself. At the price of $60.99, and they have a vacancy. Oh wait, that's the Windsor Inn. I wonder what they charge for a room at night. Price comparable to what I'm paying now, I guess. I mean, who wouldn't compete in this market. Wow. I had a further, oh wait, it's right there. So I'm almost at the place where I'm going to eat my dinner. It's only 17:38. That's 5:38 for you uninformed individuals on military time. And geez, this is Tuesday night. Well, don't know why, because, well, yeah, I do, because I've been, well, imbibing with bourbon. No, rye whiskey. There's a difference. Winds are in. It's sunny. Wait a minute. I got further to walk than I thought, but what the hell? I'm gonna gas up. Not there. I'm not paying that much money for unlimited gas. Give me. Holy shit. Nearly got run over. I'm glad he had brakes. I'm dressed in black, by the way. Well, you got a fancy car. Blown out motor. I found a place in here, and I'm not sure if you understand this concept. Obviously they understood it. It's where you can actually store yourself. At the price of $60.99, and they have a vacancy. Oh wait, that's the Windsor Inn. I wonder what they charge for a room at night. Price comparable to what I'm paying now, I guess. I mean, who wouldn't compete in this market? Wow. I had a further, oh wait, it's right there. So I'm almost at the place where I'm going to eat my dinner. It's only 17:38. That's 5:38 for you uninformed individuals on military time. And geez, this is Tuesday night. Well, in reality, it's Tuesday afternoon. Night's relative to the sun setting. I'm going to do that again. Barbecue, BJ's barbecue. They're pretty famous. They won a competition one time. I don't know if I'm going to have that. I can't handle that kind of food in my stomach right now. But I will see. I'm going to go in here and enjoy myself and drink a cocktail or a beer. Hey, I'm 69 years old now. Don't argue about that. Let's see here. I'm sorry I don't have a gimbal. That's a unique way to travel in this world. Honestly. She looked like a Korean or some sort of Asian person. Whew. So far, nothing very interesting other than that lady that says what she said. I don't remember. Fucking.
Excuse me. Thank you.
Sure. In reality, it's Tuesday afternoon. Night's relative to the sun setting. want to do that again. Barbecue, BJ's Barbecue. They're pretty famous. They won a competition one time. I don't know if I'm going to have that. I can't handle that kind of food in my stomach right now. But I will see. I'm going to go in here and enjoy myself and drink a cocktail or a beer. Hey, I'm 69 years old now. Don't argue about that. Let's see here. I'm sorry I don't have a gimbal. That's a unique way to travel in this world. Honestly. She looked like a Korean or some sort of Asian person. Whew. So far, nothing very interesting other than that lady that says what she said. I don't remember talking.
Excuse me, thank you.
Sure. Shut down now. I'm here. Alright, I just talked with people. They don't mind if I record. Getting dinner, which is fabulous here. I mean, the smell, I'm cutting off my head again. The smell here is wonderful. And I'm not exactly hungry, but you know I got it. Cutting off my head again. I know I've got to eat. They have pork ribs. Oh, here, I'll show you. That's on the menu. If I get it over here. And so, this is a quite popular place, if I might add. This is where I had breakfast to go. I didn't record that because I wasn't sure. I'm not trying to record anyone here as the patrons. That's impolite. Especially public places after the privately owned facility. I'm not really hungry. I just want to do something. But I gotta eat, so. Gosh, homemade soup of the day. Bingo. That's the ticket. House-made, homemade soup of the day. How can you do better? I'm waiting on the waitress, and she's watching me and knowing what the hell I'm doing. And I might have to turn it off for that. But fried bacon mac and cheese sounds good here. Beer batter onion rings by itself is not good, but it's still good. I'm gonna wait patiently. Figure things out. And they're all talking amongst themselves. I'm not going to film them. They're standing in the grate looking at me. This could be dicey. Chicken steak. Well, that sounds good. I might get that to Mary for tomorrow. Dang. I don't think I've... Hello? May I?
No, I'm sorry.
Okay, no problem. I won't do that. I'm filming me. What's the house-made homemade soup?
Today it is bacon and potato, or steak and potato.
Perfect.
Steak and potato. Is it drink?
What do you have on the menu? I'm not talking about that menu. What do you have? Chocolate. Drink.
For alcohol beverages, we have that menu right there.
You're making me read? Am I needed to say?
I don't feel comfortable having my voice recorded.
Off. Blue Moon.
Blue Moon?
If you use the appropriate orange.
Perfect. Alright, steak and potato. Did you want a cup or a bowl of the soup?
A bowl.
A bowl. Anything else for you?
That's it.
We'll get that started.
Sorry for... I didn't...
That's okay.
No problem. Yeah, I'm going to turn this off because I get upset. I can't figure out which button to push. Yeah, I'm going to turn this off because I get upset. I can't figure out which button to push. Okay, I'm being very careful to keep this to myself, but I just ordered potato soup that I've never seen before. It's kind of unique looking, and it looks kind of like that. Now, every potato soup I've ever eaten was white, but apparently this soup here is different in flavor. So let me try it a bit. She said it was delicious, and one of her favorite soups. They all say that. It actually does not taste like, well, it tastes like a combination of tomato soup, potato soup rather, and beef. I don't know how they figured this shit out. It's tolerable, but not what I wanted in potato soup. It tastes almost like a roast beef pot roast, to be honest with you. It's got the same ingredients as a beef pot roast, honestly. Why do they call it a potato soup? It's beyond me. It's good nonetheless. Holy crap. I feel like I'm eating a meal from yesterday. Oh. Definitely a pot roast. No question. Not potato soup like it was on the menu. Which is okay. Fulfilling. At least I'm eating. Like my daughter should. What would they call this potato soup and it's actually a pot roast? I'll never know. Maybe I'm pointing to the wrong item on the menu, I don't know. Alright, we need to chow down on this good soup. That's not really potato soup, but I'm serious. I can never figure out which button to push to turn this shit off. I think I found it. And I enjoyed that. Pretty much done. All things considered, I'm figuring out which button it is because I'm looking at it. Turning off. Well, I finished my meal. Been very interesting times. See a lot of interesting people that don't want to be recorded, so I'm not. But I am recording myself. This is a unique moment, so why put it out there. They're working their ass off, I can tell. I'm not going to show you. You can hear things slamming around, plates going cut them off the out. Damn it. So I'm going to put on my coat over here and that looks like Kathy. That's in my video. And I'm going to go back to my hotel room and relax a little bit more, drink a little more bourbon, get the feeling great like I am now, and just carry on from there. I'm serious. This may be the kind of thing that really irritates me most about this phone. I can never gracefully end a video because I can never gracefully figure out what the hell to do with the buttons. I'm serious. I am headed back to the hotel. Trying not to film passerbys or cars pulling in that would run over me in a minute because I'm all dressed in black. Sorry about the wobbling here. Between the bourbon and the beer, I'm kind of enjoying myself. Holy crap. People are astounded about when you're actually honest and you talk to them in an honest way. They respond in an honest way, not like the mechanical things they do in life. And you got to respect them. They're human beings. They understand they're wary of strangers. And since I'm a stranger to them, until they get to know me, they're going to react the way they normally react to the ordinary person that comes into their establishment. Now, I'm no expert at this, but if you honestly talk to them in a way that is entertaining and intelligent, they respond equally the same way. A lot of traffic. Excuse me, I burped. Give me a burp again. The ripoff of the gas industry to fuel car spot. We've got hiccups now. It's astounding. Take this place. The Sinclair, if you can see the sign, I'll hold it steady for a minute. There's a car there, signs to the left. Not quite clear for me, but I can see it clear. It says 509 per gallon. Now I've passed gas stations that had 2.99 per gallon. And here is this shit. I think I'll get some gas here. No. Not freaking happening. It's astounding at what this industry is doing. Absolutely astounding. And it's a brisk evening. The temperature's around 35. I'm not even feeling it because I got full of bourbon and beer. Man, and that's for you, buddy. I understand you like dinosaurs. There's one for you. I don't know if he'll watch this or not. No car, no lights. Really? Dude, you're driving a car with no lights. Or dudettes. Jesus. On my adventures, I'm going to do wild and crazy things, but in a safe way, hopefully. Certainly not driving a car without lights on at night. Although I confess I have done that. So I'll cast no stones there. For you guys that don't know, I'm in Sparks, Nevada, just outside of Reno. It's a pretty good size establishment, or town as they call it. Whew. It are brisk. I think I'm gonna pick up my pace, get my watch to agree that I've exercised enough. Actually, an iPhone watch does tell you, if you set it up correctly, that you're sitting on your ass too much. And I have been. And following its directions, I've increased my health. And I've gotten healthier, actually. Except for the fact I drink damn much, according to my family. which is actually not true. I drink to enjoy myself, and that's it. Oh, my uncles, if they're watching this, know what it means to drink too much. Ron Brantley hadn't walked far enough. There was a guy in Korea that back in the 80s, actually 90s, that did what was called MPTV, where he filmed himself going around Pyeongtaek, which is near Camp Humphreys, where I was stationed at. He too, and he did a thing called a soju night, and he walked around stumbling, falling, and appearing to be very inebriated, which he wasn't. He just pretended to be, and it was the most amazing thing I ever saw. It was funny as shit. I mean, he would be walking down, staggering down an alley. He would go out and lay down on the curb. I mean, he would be staggering laying down on the curb. I hope the hell you can hear this. I'm talking loud and not making sure my thumb is not on the microphone intake. And he would sit there. He would like pretend to fall asleep. And then it would say a few hours later he gets up after a Korean kicks him. At least the foot appeared to be Korean that kicked him. And he would get up and he would stagger around some more. And the guy filming him was laughing his ass off. It was funny as shit. And they would broadcast that over the internal system of camp I was stationed at. Pyeongtaek, Camp Humphreys, to be exact. And that was before I got there. The guys that did that were leaving Korea. Unfortunately, I didn't get to know them, but it was funny. It was funny as shit. One of the guys I was stationed with at NSA was one of the ones that was leaving. Good friend of mine, and damned if I can't remember his name. But he explained to me that they did that for relief, and believe me, I'm going in my hotel room right now. Damn, the key works. Look at the, you see that? This is a first class hotel. And I'm home now, for the temporary home that this is. Gotta kick the door to lock it. That's my clothes. TV I'm watching. I'm gonna put the key here because I've been known to lose them. What's my phone telling me? This is gonna be interesting. Sorry about that. Oh. Well, that didn't come across too clear, but it says achievement achieved. Longest street for, what did you say? Hold on. Come on, focus. For movement. Sorry, probably movement. I don't think of anyone who's alive doesn't move. So I'm confused. Wait, I'm wondering if whoever's alive doesn't move causes the iPhone to tell you you need to move more. They don't explain. It's a marketing thing, I guess. Now I used to decorate my office with weights. I used to do sit-ups, push-ups, pull-ups, and I used to run kilometers, sometimes 5, 10K kilometers. That's like miles for those of you that read in English. And I have discovered there's something about life